Ladies and gentlemen, good day. Welcome to another tutorial at ATA Solutions UG, and we still call upon you to come and grab our certificates in the short courses that we have. One under the e-tax systems, then two advanced Excel for accounting and finance. Then another short course which we offer a certificate with is called accounting information systems, where we look at all such kind in more detail. Get these hands-on skills that you can monetize or you become highly employable, okay, and marketable. So today we are continuing our series on Tally ERP training for academic purposes, and our focus will be on number 5. We have already done 1, 2, 3, and 4. If you haven't watched those first videos, I recommend that you please go on our channel and you first cover that, then you come, we do that transaction. So today we are focusing more on sales and purchases. That's what we are going to focus on. Then maybe at a later time I'll bring in something to do to make banking transfers and how to record the operating expenses. But the main focus is on how to make sales and purchases for today. So stay with me. This is a question that we have been practicing and we are going to continue to practice with it. So please, you can follow through, and if you have not yet given us a subscription, please you hit the subscription button and share our content to people whom you think can find it so helpful. We are starting with transactions. We see we have purchase somewhere, another purchase, there is a sale, is a cash receipt, and then there is also another receipt of payment through the bank. So before we even do any transactions, we have to double check in our systems to ensure that we have created all these accounts. I'm sure we have not yet created a purchases account. We have not yet created a sales account. So the very first thing that you're going to do, come to your Tally ERP, and then you create those accounts before you head for transactions. And how we create any other account is we shall always go to the accounts info and we create a ledger. So I'll click to accounts info, I go to ledgers, then I create a single ledger. The name I call it, I want to create 3 accounts. I want to create a purchases account, I want to create a sales account, I want to create also a tax account, which is a sales tax account. So I call this purchases, the name I call it purchases account, to help me record the purchases. So this is a ledger I'm creating. Then the categorization, when you reach under capital, we take the very direct one is can scroll through, use the arrow key to scroll. Purchases, I'm looking for you see, this purchases account, this is the right categorization. Click there, press enter. The UGX inventory value is affected, yes, because these are the purchases, stock has to be involved. Press enter. All these not applicable, move down. At this point we are not going to enter any opening balance because we are simply creating an account. So press enter, yes, okay, that one has been created. The next thing is the sales account, okay, sales account. Press enter, then we categorize it under, use your arrow keys, scroll down, there is a sales account right there. So you press enter. The currency is that. Inventory value is affected, I say yes. All these are the details we don't need. Don't enter any opening balance, you simply press enter. The account has been created. Then next I want to create a VAT account, because in our question they are telling us that on all sales and purchases we must apply VAT, and VAT in Uganda is at 18%. So I'll call it VAT. Click. Then under the categorization, you look for duties and taxes. Let us check and see whether it is anywhere. You can scroll through using your arrow keys. So it is here, duties and taxes. So I press enter, then I move down, enter. Inventory values are not affected. Then the percentage we say, no, wait, of course it's this. I want to the percentage is 18%, right? The 18%. So press enter. So it is taxed based on item rate. That's what you should take. Okay, so press enter. Press enter, enter. Don't enter any opening balance. So that has been created. So after creating, so let us scroll through and see whether there is an account that has not been created. Ahmed, I see Shahel Traders was created during our opening balance. Jaipur Traders was created during our opening balances. Then there is a purchase here on credit, but then they are not mentioning. They're not mentioning there must be an error. Let us take this as a cash, on cash basis. Let's buy this on cash basis, because if it is on credit, the question should mention the supplier or the vendor that you are buying from. So I'm assuming that this is cash now on cash basis. So you don't need to create a cash account, because for it is already automatically created by Tally. All these stock items are already configured in our system. There is this Ahmed. The foreign goods were sold to Ahmed for cash. So Ahmed is not we have not yet created Ahmed among our customers. Let me check if we had Ahmed among our customers. The data, you see, is not there. So we must create Ahmed somewhere. I say the name is Ahmed. Press enter. The categorization is a sundry data. Okay, so we shall take sundry data. You can scroll through using your arrow keys. I'm scrolling down. Sundry data is there, because I believe it is a cell. If it is a cell, then it is a sundry data. Let me check. Ahmed, where is Ahmed? Ahmed for cash. Okay, so it is a cell to Ahmed, meaning that is a data. Currency of the ledger is the EGX. Everything looks okay. We are simply creating an account. So I press enter. Yes, I think we have created all the necessary accounts. We can now enter in our transactions. We begin with who is this? I'll come back to this cash purchase. I want to start with those suppliers that we have. So let us enter this. Purchased 500 tins of cooking oil and 100 crates on credit from Jaipur Traders. So this is a purchase. This is how we enter, or this is how we purchase. So you first escape and you go back to the home. Go back to the home page. Okay, this is the gateway to Tally, how it looks like. So our company that we are using is the one that is highlighted, because our trading limited, it's the one that we have been using all through. So after you've created the necessary ledgers and the accounts that you needed, and the ones that are by default or mandatory is the sales, the purchases, and also the VAT. For cash, it is by default created. So now we head for transactions. So you go to accounting vouchers. It's where I'm going to click. So when you go to your accounting vouchers, each time you want to make a transaction, it's where you're going to head. And then in this case, we are making a purchase. So you see we have F9 here. So my interest is to put in the items. So we bought 500 tins of cooking oil. Let's say cooking. It is already configured in the system. I use the arrow keys to pick the cooking oil. So the quantity is 500. The rate is already configured in the system. So click enter. The next item is soda. You can check that 100 bottles soda. So that is soda. Press enter. 100. Yeah, everything is already configured right there. So that is it. So I press enter. Then I have to apply the VAT. So when I just enter until the last row, just after the total, the subtotal, I'll put VAT. So find it is already in the system. Charges 18%. So what this person is going to pay is 23.688 million, in addition to the 20 million for the products that he's purchasing. So when you do that, press enter. Yes, so that has been created. Do we have any other purchase? We can all do it. Now there is a sale right here. There is a sale. Sold the following goods to Shahel on credit. So let us do that very fast. So first escape. Okay, come back to the gateway of Tally. So again I go to accounting, vouchers, but this time around I'll pick sales. So I click on sales. You don't need the reference number. The party name is, let us check, we are selling to Shahel Traders. Okay, this is Shahel. We are dealing with this transaction, Shahel Traders. So I'll say Shahel is already there. Press enter. Now we don't need any business to do with this. Press enter and come back to this window. So where they're asking us the sales ledger, of course it is a sales ledger that we created. It's where the money is going to. So the name of the item, we have quite many. 200 kgs roofing nails. So I'll say roofing nails, they are already there. 200 kgs. Okay, all other rates are already there. The next item is 600 iron sheets. So I say iron sheets right here, and there are 600. Okay, enter. The next item is, just keep pressing enter, 20 hammers. So we say hammers. I think we had not configured hammers. I can continue with the items that we only configured. It is, did I configure cement? Cement, yeah, cement is there. And we have how many? 85 bags. All right, 85. Money is already there. And lastly, I see bricks. I think we had configured bricks. It is just a matter of practice. Bricks, they are 2000. So that is it. After pressing enter and that row after the first subtotal appears, I have to include VAT. So you simply type the word VAT. It comes under the list. 18% is charged right there. It increases the final total. Press enter. Yes. Okay. That has been created. Now let us see if we have any other thing. This is a sale. It is the same. It's the same way. We are selling to Ahmed. So again, put the party name as, you pick Ahmed. Ahmed is here. So you press enter. So you come here. It's of course the sales ledger. It's auto selected because we had created it when we are starting. Then the name is what we are selling to him. Biro pens 1000. Biro pens. Biro pens. There. 1000. Enter. Enter. Another item is dozens of chalk. Okay. Yeah, 200 dozens of chalk. So we say chalk. Chalk is right there. 200. Remove. Another item is 500 pencils. I don't know if we had configured that. Pencils, we had not configured them. Let us check if there is any other item. Soda. There is some soda right there. But we had configured soda, so I will just pick soda like that. How many? 60. So we put 60 right here. So it's the same thing. You apply the VAT. So type the word VAT because you had configured it. It will auto run.